Hi everyone! Welcome in to our grid activation where we're activating the codes being amplified and projected for remembering Lemurian frequencies, timelines, and forgotten womb wisdom. If you're new here, my name's Leanna. I'm a certified quantum hypnosis practitioner and meditation practitioner. I'm also an intuitive energy worker and healer and grid worker. I do lots of things. So today I'm here at the French Broad River, which is very close to my parents' house where I'm currently staying, to do this activation. So I don't have chat on, can't see how many people are here. Actually, my stream health is not that great, which is interesting because my service is pretty good. So we'll move this around a little bit to get some better stream health. And turn up my brightness so I can actually see it. So hopefully the stream will go okay. If not, I'm recording it. And we'll repost the replay. Okay, can't worry about that. So today we're doing the grid activation. So Haumea is an egg-shaped dwarf planet. Haumea is also a Hawaiian goddess celebrated in Hawaiian cultures. She is a goddess of fertility, childbirth, and regeneration. Now, the egg-shaped dwarf planet has been coming up very strongly, intuitively for me, which is why we're having this grid activation. And honestly, I don't know how many people pay attention to it, either as an astrological event or otherwise. And it was sort of coming into my field like, okay, you have to get this out there. You have to get this out there a little bit to help anchor it in to the grid. So Haumea is also a Lemurian priestess lineage known for working with the primordial womb waters, which are the primordial codes of creation. It is also how to navigate the unseen currents, what's beyond the veil, how to work with timelines and frequencies of different timing, as well as healing, regeneration, restoring harmonics back to their origin, reweaving fragmentation whole, and working with the unconscious mind and subconscious to restore coherence and balance. So that's what we're tuning into today. The solar conjunction is on the 25th. On Saturday, that's when Haumea is directly opposite the Earth with the sun between them. But the codes start being projected and amplified before that. Haumea is a very quick-moving dwarf planet. That's why she's an egg-shaped, but is also a crystalline water planet, holding codes like a memory capsule. And this year, as the womb of return is activating in me and others, and the cycle of the Ouroboros is closing, ending one cycle, beginning another one, as well as the 9-year. It's a year when Haumea is releasing an abundance of those codes to work with the womb waters, to work with the origin frequencies, and to help restore balance and coherence in the grid. Yeah, so that's what we're tuning into. I have a selenite crystal with me, which is interesting because you can't get selenite very wet, but we're near a river. But I think it's because of the capacity for selenites to amplify frequency and the codes and harmonics in the body cleanly. And then, so if you have intuitively chosen a crystal, that's great. It will help amplify the codes that are returning to you. And if you have a bowl of water, a cup of water, just to help you anchor in to the womb waters, that's also great. If not, that's fine. Everything can be brought into your field energetically, even the crystals. I work with crystals a lot intuitively without having a physical crystal with me for healing or for amplifying and different things. So I'll like visually place them into my field and ask for their frequencies to assist in a certain way. So this may be 20, 30 minutes. It could be longer. We'll see. I'm going to relax you into this a little bit, but you can move, you can sing, you can have your eyes open. Just do what feels right with your body, as long as you're aligning yourself with your breath and anchoring yourself in presence in your own body. And I'm going to see if there's any channeled information that wants to come through, a story, or something that we need to know before doing the activation, which could be, because I channel it from my oversoul field and Haumea's frequency today and Lemurian priestess lineages. It could be a mix of a guided journey visualization movement. It will most definitely include sound frequencies from me, which some people would call light language, but it comes through for me in channeled song, usually, sometimes more as a fast-paced talking rhythm, but it's more usually a song channeled through from the grid and from the earth and from my own soul's frequency. And it's very windy today, so hopefully it's not causing an issue. But you might see me grab the tripod if it does. So just go ahead. If you have your bowl, if you have your crystal, if not, that's okay, but you can set them in front of you. And just ask them, set the intention to connect you with the crystalline frequencies of time and memory, encoded in your field, encoded in the grid around you, and that are being amplified, restored, and activated from Haumea's frequency. And for the water to purify the codes that maybe have been distorted in your field, repairing, reweaving them whole through the womb waters in the primordial field of creation and return. You can dip or swirl your fingers in the water if you have a bowl, or just visualize yourself connecting and feeling water and that crystalline frequency that is aligned to work with you today in your field. And as you hold those intentions, if any other intentions arise from your heart, from your womb, from your body, allow yourself to honor those as well. Maybe you haven't thought of them before and they're just arising within you. Allow them to be seen and acknowledged as codes returning or clearing in your field and restoring to wholeness and origin. And taking a deep breath here, allowing all of your presence, all of your essence to return to your field in this moment, anchoring in the body, breathing in through the feet and releasing Breathing in through the knees, slowly releasing. Breathing in through the womb or the belly next. And as you breathe in, see a crystalline network activating within you. And this crystalline network moves like a web or fractal geometry down through your legs. As you exhale, and then you inhale again, up through your womb, through your belly, where that crystalline network expands upward, up through the torso, the abdomen, up through the chest. Aligning your frequencies with the crystalline codes within you. And on the next inhale, you're going to breathe down through the throat, down through the spine. And as you breathe down through the spine, the memory held within your spine that you are aligned to receive activates through this crystalline web. And as you breathe again, a luminous white, lilac, soft golden tone flow around you, surrounding your field. And as this light moves around your field, you may see other colors uniquely tailored to you. But it moves around your field and starts to form a crystalline egg around your whole body, around your subtle bodies, around every part of you. And this egg sits on the earth, on the land beneath you, as a radiant golden white and rose spiral moves up from the heart of the earth, touching this egg, connecting you with the grid, the mycelium, the network that you need to be connected with today. And a radiant solar energy and lunar energy as one moves down from the heavens, from the heart of the all, and through the cosmos, down to the top of your egg, coating it in this divine frequency, this divine light of source, of all, and the energy of the grid, the heart of the earth, and the solar lunar frequencies move down through to your heart space, settling in your inner flame, keeping you safe, held, and protected by your own sovereign source light in your own anchored oneness with the heart of the earth. And now that you are in this space, if you would like to move these energies through you, maybe in a wave, in a spiral, you may sit here in presence. Haumea, the egg-shaped planet, it's no mistake that she spins at a frequency that would shape her as an egg, for she was always meant to carry codes of the womb, of fertility, not just of reproduction in the physical sense, but of fertility of the earth and Earth's own ability to regenerate, to self-support, to sustain ecosystemically by the harmony of the network and the harmony of the field. And like Earth, being able to sustain and nourish herself through her harmony and cosmic frequency and connection to all that is, so too do you have the ability to connect in to this frequency of regeneration, of inner fertility, of self-sustaining nourishment. Haumea, in Lemurian records and pre-Lemurian records, is a harmonic that allows you to create with the cosmic forces surrounding you and within you, connected to God, connected to the One. And those who worked through this field, who mastered it, who taught it, who believed in it beyond when it was sustained, are carriers of the codes of the body, of how to naturally align and restore, how to connect with the codes of the body, the bones, the genes, the cells, how to connect with the codes of the earth, how to read the disharmony, how to read the discord, how to read what others do not look at, do not see, and how to see its innate ability to restore and regenerate. Now, Haumea, the capsule of record and memory that moves as a planet, carries the crystalline memory codes, placed for when it was time to return them. She does not carry them, but she carries the frequency to activate them within you and to activate the records within the grid. Now within you, within your field, you may feel these codes in your bones, in your heart, in your feet, in your womb. And if you carry the codes of those who remember how to work with the unseen, with the womb waters, you may have experienced before this activation, seeing timelines that were not lived, seeing timelines that were not experienced in order to cohere them, seeing the possibilities of what could be, seeing what others wanted to create but did not, and feeling the pain of that. Or just feeling it, feeling the pain of the disharmony of living out of your soul's alignment. When others could not see it for themselves. And so you feel the unstabilized currents of creation, the unstabilized, the chaos. You feel the chaos that wants to return in coherence, but it does not have a way because many do not understand how to return it through the field whole. Through the wombs, it must go back through the womb, through the gates of creation itself within you. And to many, this looks the shadows, the descent, the scary pieces of self. But this is a return of understanding that carrying the gifts of this, carrying the gifts of the wounds, of the density, does not need to be hard, does not need to be scary, but it is activating the innate memory within yourselves, within your being, of how to work with the unseen forces of creation. The unseen forces that have been distorted and villainized and misunderstood through the shadows because your bodies, your consciousness could not interpret them, could not translate them in a way that you could understand. And this is not about translating them. It is not about seeing them. It is about feeling the truth of them and the potential for them to be restored and recohered. Now, we will say the codes of origin, the codes pre-distortion of the womb field, of how to work with the unseen, how to recohere, how to restore the waters of time and memory within yourself, within the earth grid. Means remembering how to feel it through your body. It means remembering the ways in which you naturally do it, not the ways that you may have learned before. It is how your body naturally holds, how your body naturally creates, how your body naturally restores. And there are carriers of it that have altered, have adapted to the body's forgetting of how to honor itself fully. And these are not wrong. There's just different ways each want to work with it, each want to pull through, each wants to create new ways of being without the distortion, without the fragmentation, without the adaptation. And as the field changes, as it activates, it becomes easier to remember how to do that, easier to trust the body's intelligence to pull it through. And now we will get to anchoring in, activating the codes in the grid that they are receiving from us, from Haumea. And you may sing, you may breathe, you may feel emotions or memories coming through to you. And memories don't always need to be seen through the mind, but it could be a movement, a sound, a knowing. Heledorea, heledorea. Focus on your feet or the base of your body if you're sitting on the ground, and allowing codes that are being transmitted to move through you and down through the grid. And codes returning to you through the grid, moving through you and circulating the memories. Karo hea gamaru hum 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 lo e adendo are hea lo e ke are alo kuru amete hea lo re hamaya lo hea he Hame hea lamare hea ko Ame te lo kuru Hea lo hea maya re am Aro he lo ke amaro Hame te ano e ane alo e he alo Hame e alo he alo he a hame alo he ale hame re he a Hame ke alo ke aro Le a re ame ke ri arumaro Hamakoro e ale kamararu ane ke ale he aloro ame ke akuru me he loru ke are amate alo alom le aro re mero re he amate oro halo kaham and no wish to breathe as the frequency adjusts a little bit. Hanorealo, hanoele hano, lole adem arealo, he alora, he alore, he aliki arokia, kia korele aloa, he alo. Ene nune ane onde ane ane nun, he ane ondo, he ane, he ano de he rora, he akuru amate ondo. Lea komate atura ea amahealo, Haumea te oro mari eri aroko, shia nara hia lea lumaro. Eke alo kemete alure amalo, ane te ara koroko mayane, loro re amea. He Haumea dole, loru kuru ayale alore araku, amakure ale amore ale hello. And if you want, you can visualize a crystalline egg of Haumea in your mind's eye, in your field, as I connect with her to help fully activate and unlock what is ready to be received. Annoniente, hameroleante kuromba te kuruke, entostam arale kero kambayate. Lorea kuru, hey ale kurum, ham en annurem maenoen ki loketam anelikitam baroha. Eloru, eloru, eloru anno, emane by amoru e halo, Hearoku Akeate. Stuck around, take a few deep breaths and reconnect wherever you are. As I reconnect to what's still needed in the field. Nameolo. There's just a few final things. And just acting as a pillar of frequency to align them with the grid and to be restored for what's needed. Haumea lo Eloku ale aloku aloku aro. And then some sounds to attune to Lemurian water codes within you and move. Aliki ako alo aleam alo he ale ato amayale amalo amaku he le lo amahe alo amahe kumnea lo he lo amahe Amelo ale aku le aloham ane alo ale ame ale alo amale alo ke alo lo amalo le alam And then visualize crystalline threads around you. And these are threads that have been lost, have been forgotten throughout time, that belong to you, and that are returning and restoring through you. And as these come towards you, you see in front of your belly, in front of your womb, a triangle with spirals at each corner and an infinite loop in the center. And as you breathe in, all these threads that are restoring through you move through this triangle, being woven into coherence as they come back into union with you. And you can breathe through this. Allow them to move through you. Antote aloe, amakurukean, amarukeando, he aloe mete. Amakalukuru aleano Hey aloha Ale hey aloha rumbai No hey akame alo Hey ale amarokua Ano hey rumbai ke Lorum hasta loke And if any memories, any codes are being activated within you that want to make themselves known, Allow that knowing to come to you now. How do you work with the waters of time, memory, and how do you work with the unseen currents? Now taking a deep breath all the way down to your feet, where you exhale into that spiral. And as you exhale, you honor your place as a part of the earth, as a piece of her body, remembering, restoring itself back to oneness with all. And the earth thanks you for this return as her spiral gently recedes. And then the energy, the egg of light around you pulses once, twice, and 3 times, activating a code of embodiment of the activations within you. As it gently begins to shrink down into your field, closer to your body, briefly touching all of your energy centers, letting them know they have received what they've come here to receive today. And you breathe in once, saying out loud or within yourself, I receive only what is mine, in alignment with my soul's truth and sovereignty, and at all that belongs to me, all energy, all memories, all knowings that are ready to be known now, return back to me. And any energies that are not mine to hold, I release them with love now. And I walk in alignment with my soul's truth and highest being, honoring both the known and the unknown, honoring both the water and the land, honoring both the breath and the blood, and I am whole, and I am loved by self, by soul, by sovereignty, and by the all. And the crystalline frequencies in my field return to the origin in their own alignment with my soul's timing. And my body honors their presence and their intelligence, returning back to me all that I am, and all that I came here to be. Dandun ne alo shum. And when you're ready, if your eyes are closed, you may open them. You take a few deep breaths, rejoining all of your presence back to the room, all of your awareness, the space that you're in. Aligning yourself with the current moment, moving around, and welcome back. Sorry that the live jumped out there briefly, but hopefully I got back on the right link. Let me know what you experienced, what you felt during this activation by commenting below. If you enjoyed it, if you felt the resonance of it, felt something being activated, and you want to leave a tip or a little note of gratitude, you can do that in my Ko-Fi link below. And I'll be having more grid activations recorded or live soon. If you've been following my journey, you may know that I have to do some grid activations related to Iceland during Samhain, October 31st and November 1st. Unfortunately, I can't be in Iceland personally, but I know I need to be near the ocean still. So I may be going to the ocean to do that for a day or two. And I need to make my way to Argentina in December as well. So would appreciate any tips or support through checking out my services below if that's something you're aligned with. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for being here.